Well, welcome back to Buzz on Business. Again, my name is Andrew Waite with Northern Medina County Chamber Alliance. With me today, I have Matt Boyert for the Boyert Insurance Group, Insurance Center.
Yep.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Glad to meet you and get to know you here a little bit this morning. So, Matt, tell me a little bit about Boyert Insurance Group.
Yeah, so we are an independent broker out of Sharon Center, Ohio. So we, being an independent broker, we represent multiple companies.
Sure.
And from the insurance side things. Started as about 2 years ago. I worked at a company called Westfield Insurance, which is a local company here.
Sure.
And did that for about 10 years and left there and to work for my family's small business. And while I was doing that, I understood that there was a need. I was helping them with their insurance, friends and families with their insurance. So I said, why don't I spin this into a business? So 2 years ago, I birthed the Boyert Insurance Group, where we focus mainly on small commercial, farm, agriculture, community. That's where I grew up in, was in the ag space. So
naturally.
So it was a good fit to kind of focus on that niche and the small business niche. And then we do personal lines, so home, auto, umbrella, things like that.
Okay. All right. So how long overall you been in the insurance business now?
So in the insurance space, I've been in it for about 15 years.
About 15 years.
Yeah.
So a lot of background to start your own business then, right?
Yep. So it was just a natural fit to kind of start my own. So.
And Sharon Center is a great little community out there, of course, right? Good support from the locals out there.
Yeah.
I'm sure you fit in just fine in a little circle out there, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right. So you gave me a little bit of background on your business. So what's some vision for the future for Boyert Insurance?
The one thing that we want to do is we really want to be kind of that subject matter expert from on the farm and ag space. I think that's I've had boots on the ground. I've been involved in the ag community as well as the small business community. So it's one that I really find that as our focus in the future of being like the number one agency, the go-to agency in Medina County and surrounding counties for the ag space.
The agriculture community, obviously some probably very specialized needs there, I would guess, right?
Correct. Yeah, and that's the one thing. It's knowing the space, and not many people really focus on that in that industry. So, growing up in it, having that background, it's really helped me understand what they truly need and kind of customizing their plan for what they need. Because also most people don't know insurance and don't really want to dive into insurance.
Think about that, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So having me being advocate for them and knowing what they need and kind of tailoring and building it out, it's been something that I think a lot of my clients have really enjoyed.
And I'm sure it's not just the agriculture needs, like you said, it's home and all.
It's home and auto. Right? Yeah, there's a lot of crossover there, and the small business space.
Sure.
Your contractors.
Right.
Those types are Main Street business really. That's think of Medina Square or Brunswick, community. I mean, there's a hometown. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that need. So.
Okay, so back to your operation there, your organization. Tell me about your team or who you got there, or what your needs might be.
So it's funny. It's almost like a one-man band, if you will.
Okay.
It's me and my wife that do it, and we have I have a lady that helps me part-time with some data entry and stuff like that. But it's us. So we're the face. You're if you call, we're picking up the phone. So I feel like we've had that little. That connection there, that touch, that's a little bit more personalized.
A true family business.
That's true. That's right. Yep. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, you've got that from kind of both sides of your background there.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Good. Okay. Well, so how do people get a hold of you? How they find you? Yeah.
So you can go to BoyertInsuranceGroup.com, or you can email me at matt@BoyertInsuranceGroup.com and call me at my contact information's on the website and whatnot too. So that's the best way to reach me, or I can meet you where you're at too.
Sure.
If they need me to come out to their place to meet them, I can do that as well.
Out to their farm or wherever that might be.
To their farm, their house, their business. Absolutely.
We certainly appreciate all you're doing for Sharon Center out there and the community, and nice to sit down and speak with you a few minutes this morning as well. Hope to see you more in the future then.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's I appreciate you guys having us, and it's great to have these conversations and whatnot, and connect with another Medina grad.
Yeah, so long time there, right?
Absolutely. So I appreciate you guys having us.
All right. Yeah. Matt Boyert, Insurance Group. Glad to have you this morning. Thanks again. Nice meeting you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back.